So, good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to the second lecture of complex numbers. I hope my voice is clear. Can someone confirm, please, guys? Okay, fine. Is my screen visible? Yeah, chalo. Let's start. So, as you can see, it is the JEE main PYQs. I suppose yesterday you did the PYQs of 2023. So today we'll do 2021 and 2023 mixture, but majorly it will be 2021. Therefore, I have given the heading. So yeah, let's start. I hope it is very clear. First question is here. What is the first question? It says if the real part of the complex number, just a second, let me set a bit of the things. Yeah. If the real part of the complex number 1 minus cos theta plus 2i sin theta raised to the power minus 1 is 1 upon 5. Okay, then integral. So I hope by now you know integration as well. Just a second, guys. I am 2 minutes. I'll check if the live stream is running. Yeah. So here, I hope you know the basic integration, although you have studied it in physics. But the small integration, sin x integration is minus cos x, right? So that much you have studied in physics. So agar aap question dekho, if you look at the question here, it says that we have to find integration 0 to theta. Let me highlight it. Here is theta, correct? That means we need the value of theta. So very simple. What is the given? 1 plus minus cos theta plus I sin theta raised to the power minus 1. राइट रेज टू द पावर माइनस 1 का मतलब क्या होता है? इट इज रेसिप्रोकल. सो हम लोग क्या करेंगे? राइट, आई थिंक देयर इज इशू विद जूम. ओके, चलो. सो हम लोग बोलेंगे लेट जेड. एक कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर लेता है. 1 अपॉन कॉस को मैं सी लिख रहा हूँ. 1 माइनस कॉस प्लस 2i sin थीटा. करेक्ट. सो यूजुअली व्हाट डू वी डू हियर, गाइस? We multiply and divide by conjugate. So same thing we'll be doing. हम लोग क्या करेंगे? Multiply and divide by conjugate, which is 1 minus cos plus 2i sin, sorry, minus 2i sin upon 1 minus cos minus 2i sin. करेक्ट. नीचे तो क्या बन जाएगा, गाइस? नीचे बन जाएगा a स्क्वायर माइनस b स्क्वायर, राइट? ऊपर आई गेट 1 माइनस कॉस minus I into 2 sin upon नीचे will get a square minus b square. So I square का -1 आ जाएगा. So क्या मिलेगा? a square plus 4 sin square. Correct? Now, what do we have to do next? Next is better if we convert it into half angle. राइट, हम लोग अगर हाफ एंगल में कन्वर्ट करेंगे तो बेटर है. सो व्हाट डू वी हैव हियर? 1 माइनस कॉस इज 2 साइन स्क्वायर प्लस I2 and sin 2 theta is 2 sin cos. Just remember here the angle was theta. यहाँ पे since we use half angle, the angle became theta by 2. Right? Same thing we can do in denominator. 1 minus cos is 2 sin square the whole square. Right? So 2 sin square the whole square plus 4 into sin square is 2 sin cos the whole square. Let me write it here. ऊपर से कुछ कॉमन आ रहा है, ऊपर से क्या कॉमन आ रहा है, 2 साइन कॉमन आ रहा है, अंदर क्या बचेगा, साइन प्लस आई इंटू 2 कॉस अपॉन नीचे if we simplify we'll get 4 sin raised to the power 4 plus 4 बाहर है और 2 का स्क्वायर 4, that will be 16 sin square cos square. So same thing guys, we can take sin square common from denominator as well. So we'll take 4 sin square common. So sin plus I into 2 cos upon 4 sin square कॉमन ले तो क्या बचेगा, साइन स्क्वायर ही बचेगा प्लस 4 cos स्क्वायर. सो ये तो कट हो जाएगा, वन एक साइन भी कैंसिल हो जाएगा. सो व्हाट डू वी हैव हियर, we'll have sin plus I into 2 cos upon 2 sin, right, into sin square plus 4 cos square. So we are given that real part is 1 by pi. रियल पार्ट क्या दिया है, 1 by pi. उसका क्या मतलब हुआ, इसका ये तो z है, सो रियल पार्ट ऑफ z क्या होगा, what will be the real part of z, it will be sin upon 2 sin into sin square plus 4 cos square, राइट. रियल पार्ट ये होगा, आई के बिगर वाला बेसिकली हम लोगों ने न्यूमरेटर को स्प्लिट कर दिया, करेक्ट. सो डिनोमिनेटर दोनों के साथ चले जाएगा और वो हम लोग को दिया है 1 अपॉन पाई. तो साइन और साइन भी हम लोग कैंसिल कर सकते हैं. एंड व्हाट डू वी हैव हियर गाइस, वील हैव 2, अगर हम लोग क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं, राइट, इफ वी क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई, सो विल गेट 2 into sin square plus 4 cos square is equals to 5. I hope it is clear. After this, we can make it a quadratic in terms of sin या तो cos, जो भी अच्छा लगे. Cos में रखते हैं because it will be better simplification. So हम लोग क्या करते हैं, 2 into 1 minus cos square plus 4 cos square is equals to 5. Or no need equal to here, right? So this will be 2 into 1 plus 3 cos square equals to 5. So 2 plus 6 cos square equals to 5. 2 plus 6 cos square, so 6 cos square will be equals to 3. So cos square theta by 2. Remember, angle theta by 2 हो गया था, is equals to 1 by 2. Correct? And theta is belonging to 0 to pi. So थीटा अगर 0 से पाई के बीच में है तो थीटा बाई 2 किसके बीच में होगा, 0 to pi by 2, right? If you see here, theta is belonging to 0 to pi, so theta by 2 will belong to 0 to pi by 2, मतलब first quadrant. So first quadrant में we'll have cos theta by 2 equals to 1 by root 2, only positive sign since first quadrant, और 1 by root 2 कौन देता है, 45. 45 means pi by 4. So theta is pi by 2. काम खत्म नहीं हुआ है क्योंकि we have to find integration 0 to pi by 2 sin x, because theta is pi by 2 dx. So what is the integration of sin x, minus cos x. अब ये upper limit lower limit I hope you have learned in physics. So minus of cos pi by 2 minus cos 0. Cos pi by 2 is 0, cos 0 is 1. So minus of minus 1 is plus 1. So option number first. I hope it is clear. Let's see the next one. This one. If Z denotes the number of solutions of the equation, okay, where z is a complex number, then the value of summation n raised to the power k. ओके, सो बेसिकली हम लोग को किसकी वैल्यू चाहिए? n की वैल्यू, राइट? हम लोग किसकी वैल्यू चाहिए? n की वैल्यू. सो ऐसे क्वेश्चन में यूजुअली इट इज बेटर if we let or if we assume z equals to x plus iy. It is better if we assume z equals to x plus iy. So if we use this equation, then what do we get? We get x plus iy the whole square plus 3 into z bar. So x minus iy equals to 0. इसको हम लोग ओपन करेंगे, so we'll get x square plus y square, सॉरी माइनस y square आएगा ना, I square minus y square बन जाएगा. So x square minus y square plus 2xyi plus 3x minus 3yi equals to 0. So let us रियल पार्ट को साथ में लेते हैं. एक्स स्क्वायर ये रियल पार्ट्स है प्लस 3x माइनस वाई स्क्वायर प्लस इमेजिनरी पार्ट तो 2xy minus 3y into I equals to 0. So by equality of complex numbers हम लोग को क्या मिलेगा? We'll get x square plus 3x minus y square equals to 0 and 2xy minus 3y equals to 0. If we take y common, हम लोग क्या मिलेगा? 2x minus 3 equals to 0. So y क्या आ गया? 0 या फिर x आ गया 3 by 2. So let us substitute y equals to 0 here. If we substitute y equals to 0, we'll get x into x plus 3 equals to 0. x की क्या क्या वैल्यूज मिली? 0 या तो -3, correct? And if we substitute x equals to 3 by 2 here, तो हम लोग मिलेगा 9 by 4 plus 3 by 2. 9 by 2 equals to y square. So 27 by 4 equals to y square. So y is plus minus 3 root 3 by 2. 27, I guess 3 root 3, right? So हम लोग को x की या फिर n denotes the number of solutions of the equation. तो number of solution कितने आए? एक. See, I am marking it. X equals to 0, y equals to 0, one solution. X equals to -3, y equals to 0, two solutions. X equals to 3 by 2, y equals to plus 3 root 3 by 2, third one. And x equals to 3 by 2, y equals to -3 root 3 by 2, so fourth one. So हम लोग कितने solutions मिले? Number of solutions are 4, correct? So mistake नहीं करना. Number of solutions are 4. So basically we need summation a equals to 0 to infinity 1 upon 4 raised to the power k. Right? जो क्या होगा? 1 upon 4 raised to the power 0 plus 1 upon 4 plus 1 upon 4 square plus dot 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 infinity. So infinite GPA a upon 1 minus r. A is 1 minus 1 by 4, which is 1 upon 3 by 4, which is 4 by 3. So हम लोग का आंसर क्या है? Our answer is 4 by 3. Means option number 2. Correct? Let's see the next one. Here is the next one. The equation of the circle. Real part of z square. वही है ना? The equation of the circle, real part of z square plus 2 imaginary part of z the whole square plus 2 real part of z equals to 0, where z is x plus iy. यहाँ पे they have already given that z is x plus iy. That means we don't need to assume, direct हम लोग we can substitute and get the answer. A line which passes through the given circle and the vertex of parabola has y-intercept equals to. So it's a very pretty simple question. हो सकता है you find it lengthy, but it's fine. चलो. So z क्या दिया है? x plus iy. So what will be z square? It will be x square minus y square plus 2xyi. हम लोग ने देखा लास्ट क्वेश्चन में ही, राइट? So real part of z square. Now I'm using this equation. Real part of z square is x square minus y square plus 2 times imaginary part of z the whole square. Z का imaginary part is y. So 2y square plus 2 real part of z. Real part of z is x equals to 0. So we got the equation of circle x square plus y square plus 2x equals to 0. इसका सेंटर क्या है? -1, 0. आई होप सर्कल में हम लोग ने पढ़ा था. हाउ डू वी गेट द सेंटर? वी सी द कोएफिशिएंट्स ऑफ x एंड y. फिर हम लोग क्या करते हैं? दो स्टेप्स, डिवाइड देम बाय 2 एंड चेंज द साइन. तो x का कोएफिशिएंट था 2, उसको हम लोग ने 2 से डिवाइड किया तो क्या मिला? 1. और साइन चेंज कर दिया तो +1 का क्या हो गया? -1. y का तो कोएफिशिएंट है 0, तो सेंटर इज -1, 0. So it is given a line passes through the center of the circle. So line passes through this and vertex of the parabola. तो ये parabola है which I can rewrite it as y को एक साइड लाके x square minus 6x plus 13. We have to use completing square. Completing square के लिए x square minus 6x plus 9. एक बार 9 ऐड करेंगे -9 plus 30. So we get x minus 3 the whole square. This is +4. So y -4 यहाँ पे. What is the vertex of this parabola? It is 3, 4, right? And center is -1, 0. So we can easily use slope point form. Slope point form क्या बोलता है? y minus y1 is equals to mx minus x1. So slope क्या है? 4 minus 0 upon 3 plus 1. Which is 4 by 4, which is 1. So equation of line is y minus y1 is equals to m x minus x1. मैं इसको x1 और इसको y1 ले रहा हूँ. Got it? This is x1, this is y1. So y is equals to x plus 1. We want to find y-intercept. Y-intercept के लिए put x equals to 0. So y-intercept is 1. So our answer is 1. Correct? It was an integer type question. इसके लिए हम लोग को options नहीं है. Got it? Let's see the next question. Just a second, guys. I've got cold, so yeah. So क्या दिया हम लोग को? Real part of the complex number. Now this is a fairly simple question. क्या करेंगे इसका रियल पार्ट निकालने के लिए? सेम गाइस, व्हाट विल वी डू? वी विल मल्टीप्लाई एंड डिवाइड बाय conjugate. So let me write z is 3 plus 2i cos theta upon 1 minus 3i cos theta. Correct? So multiply and divide by conjugate. What is the conjugate? 1 denominator का plus 3i cos theta upon 1 plus 3i cos theta. Correct? So ऊपर if we try to open the bracket, we'll get 3 plus 9i cos theta plus 2i cos theta plus 3 2s are 6 I square cos square theta. So minus 6 I square cos square. I square को I simply wrote it as -1. ये नीचे हो जाएगा a square plus b square. So b square means 9 cos square. If we simplify the numerator, we'll get 3 minus 6 cos square plus 9 cos plus 9 cos plus 2 cos into I upon 1 plus 9 cos square. क्वेश्चन में क्या दिया है? रियल पार्ट ऑफ द कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर इज 0. तो यहाँ पे व्हाट इज द रियल पार्ट? रियल पार्ट इज 3 minus 6 cos square upon 1 plus 9 cos square is the real part of complex number z, which is given as 0. So that means 3 minus 6 cos square is 0. Correct? इसका मतलब we have 3 is equals to 6 cos square. So हम लोग को मिल गया cos square theta is 1 by 2. Again, theta is in first quadrant. So अगर theta first quadrant में है तो हम लोग को प्लस माइनस लेने की जरूरत नहीं. वी कैन सिंपली टेक 1 बाय रूट 2. राइट? कैन सिंपली टेक 1 बाय रूट 2. तो थीटा की क्या वैल्यू आ गई? थीटा इज पाई बाय 4. वी वांट द वैल्यू ऑफ साइन स्क्वायर 3 थीटा प्लस कॉस स्क्वायर थीटा. सो दैट मीन्स साइन स्क्वायर 3 पाई बाय 4 plus cos square pi by 4. Now, if anyone want to give me the answer of sine square 3 pi by 4, half ही होता है 1 by root 2. It is 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2, but it is the whole square. Same 1 by root 2 the whole square. So basically, we have 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, which is 1. This is my answer. I hope it is clear. Correct? A fairly simple question if you say of complex numbers. Let's look at the next one. Yeah, this is a very interesting question. See, if I read the question is very short. If root 3 plus I raised to the power 100 is equals to 2 raised to the power 99 into P plus IQ, then P and Q are roots of the equation. तो if I say, अगर मैं बात करूँ तो जब भी whenever we get higher powers in complex number, हम लोग क्या यूज करते हैं? Right? What do we use when we have high powers of complex number? We use exponential form, right? And we have learned how to convert a standard form into exponential form, या a standard form into polar. So to convert standard form and polar form, थोड़ा recap देता हूँ यहाँ पे. If the standard form is a plus bi, then to convert into polar form, we multiply and divide by under root of a square plus b square, right? And use polar form, correct? उसके बाद हम लोग exponential में easily we can convert. So यहाँ पे भी if you see here root 3 plus I. So if we try to multiply and divide by under root of a square plus b square. So under root of a square plus b square, what will be the value in this case? It will be root 2. Sorry, it will be 2, not root 2. 4 आ जाएगा ना. So 2 into root 3 by 2 plus I by 2. The whole raised to the power 100 is equals to 2 raised to the power 99 into p plus IQ. तो ये तो 2 रेशो टू पावर 100 बाहर आ जाएगा. ये क्या हो जाएगा? आई कैन राइट रूट 3 by 2 as cos 30 degree plus I sin 30 degree raised to the power 100 is equals to 2 raised to the power 99 into P plus IQ. Now, if we use the Mobius theorem, तो 100 नीचे आ जाएगा. So what do we'll have? We'll have cos 100 pi by 6 plus I sin 100 pi by 6 is equal to 2 raised to the power 99 P plus IQ. 100 pi by 6 means 50 pi by 3. 50 pi by 3. So let me write it here. 100 pi by 6 is basically 50 pi by 3. 17 pi minus pi by 3 I can write. Please check. 17 3 is 51 minus 1. 50 pi by 3. So 17 pi. 17 pi कहाँ पे आता है? ये 0, ये pi, मतलब यहाँ पे आएगा, राइट? ऑड मल्टीपल्स ऑफ pi. सो हम लोग का 17 pi यहाँ पे आएगा. And it is minus pi by 3. So it will be in second quadrant. The argument will be in second quadrant. So second quadrant में cos will be negative, sine will be positive. Cos will be negative and sine will be positive. तो हम लोग को क्या मिलेगा? 2 raised to the power 100 into cos will be negative. और 60 कौन देता है? हाफ. सो minus 1 by 2 plus root 3 by 2i is equals to 2 raised to the power 99 p plus iq. Now, we want 2 raised to the power 99. अगर हम लोग को कंपेयर करना है, कंपेयर भी छोड़ो, ये हम लोग डायरेक्ट कैंसिल करते हैं. 2 raised to the power 99 और ये 100 कैंसिल हो गए, 1 बचेगा. So we'll get minus 1 plus root 3i is equals to p plus qi. So what is p? P is minus 1, q is root 3. Right? So P and Q are roots of the equation. Okay. Sum of the roots क्या होगा? P plus Q is root 3 minus 1 and product of the roots PQ is minus root. अगर if you know how to make a quadratic equation, हम लोग quadratic equation कैसे बनाते हैं? We make by x square minus sum of the roots x plus product of the roots equals to 0. So क्या मिलेगा? x square minus sum of the roots root 3 minus 1x plus product of the roots. Product of the roots is minus root 3 equals to 0. This is my answer. कौन सा ऑप्शन मैच हो रहा है कि मिस्टेक हो गया? हाँ, it is option number A. It is option A, guys. Let's see the next. Okay. So एक और interesting question हमारे पास है, which is the sum of 162nd, 162th power of the roots of the equation. Just give me 1 minute, guys. मैं पानी पी लेता हूँ, आप लोग भी पानी पी लो. Got it? And the question is in front of you. You can try as well. So it is better कि आप try करें. I'll give you 2 minutes to try the question and I'll give you a hint. Hint क्या है? The sum of 162th power of the roots of the equation. So equation is cubic. It's very simple, guys. You'll do it. Equation क्या है? Cubic है. If the cubic equation है, तो how do we find roots? By trial and error, right? एक बार 0 रखेंगे, एक बार 1, -1, फिर 2, -2 and so on. So find one of the roots by trial and error, then factorize the equation and then solve it for you, right? You can write me in the chat box also if you get the answer. Just I'm giving you 2 minutes. I'll drink some water. Okay, you also can have the water. Chalo, start. Let's start. तो या गाइस, आई होप कुछ प्रोग्रेस यू मस्ट हैव डन. ओके, सो ऐसे क्वेश्चंस में लेट मी गिव यू अ हिंट. जैसे क्यूब रूट्स फाइंड करना था, राइट? If we put 1, I hope you got the answer. 1 is satisfying, right? 1 minus 2 minus 1, 2 minus 1, 1. So x minus 1 is the one of the factors of the equation. कौन सा? x minus 1. Correct? X minus 1 is one of the factors. Now, I don't know if how many of you all know how to directly factorize the cubic. Like most of you use synthetic division, जो कि ऐसा होता है. What do? We do like this. If we write the coefficients, फिर 1 is a factor, तो 1 वैसे का वैसा. 2 0 0 2 स्टिक कर लिया. ओके, सॉरी. So 1 1 1 is 1, minus 1 minus 1 1 1 0. Correct? And after this हम लोग को factors क्या मिलते हैं? One of the factors is x minus 1, and बाद में हम लोग लिखते हैं कैसे? x square minus x plus 1 equals to 0 by seeing the coefficient. Correct? अभी इसका मतलब x equals to 1 is a root. एक रूट तो मिल गया, और दूसरा क्या है? x square minus x plus 1 equals to 0. Now this cannot be factorized, right? So what we need to do, we need to use the formula method. So x is minus 1 minus b plus minus under root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. तो एक तो 1 आ गया है, and the other roots are 1 plus minus root 3i by 2. So if you remember, omega and omega is cube roots of unity, are minus 1 plus minus root 3i by 2. So what is the difference? The difference is of minus sign. So that means x की वैल्यू क्या होगी? माइनस ओमेगा एंड माइनस ओमेगा स्क्वायर. एक ही माइनस साइन का डिफरेंस है. I'll highlight it here. Correct? तो खाली माइनस लगा. So basically how many roots we got? 3 roots. 1 minus omega and minus omega square. Now क्वेश्चन में क्या पूछा है? क्वेश्चन में इट इज सेड द सम ऑफ 162th पावर ऑफ द रूट्स. मतलब सब रूट के 162 पावर लेने हैं और उनको ऐड करना है. दैट मींस वी वांट टू फाइंड 1 रेज टू द पावर 162 प्लस माइनस ओमेगा रेज टू द पावर 162 प्लस माइनस ओमेगा स्क्वायर रेज टू द पावर 162. 1 रेज टू द पावर 162 इज 1 प्लस ये तो ओमेगा 6 7 8 9 ओमेगा क्यूब क्या हो जाएगा? ओमेगा क्यूब डिवाइड बाई 3 करते हैं. 3 5 जा 15, 3 4 जा 12 प्लस ओमेगा स्क्वायर तो पहले से था, तो ओमेगा रेज टू द पावर 6 रेज टू द पावर 54. राइट? ओमेगा क्यूब इज 1. So 1 raised to the power 54. Omega raised to 6 is also 1. 1 raised to the power 50. तो हम लोगों को क्या मिल गया? We got 1 plus 1 plus 1, which is 3. So 3 is our answer. Correct? So sum of 162th power of the roots of the equation is 3. It was a fairly simple question. Just a synthetic division. I hope you know till now. 10th में भी तुम लोगों ने practice किया होगा बहुत. So let's see the next question what we have. Yeah. This is a very good question. Question में करना क्या है? Let a complex number be W. W बोल लो या फिर you can say omega, anything is fine. 1 minus root 3i. Let another complex number be Z such that mod of Z omega is 1. Argument of Z minus argument of omega is pi by 2. Then the area of triangle with vertices origin z and omega. तो पहले इफ यू नो आर्गन्स प्लेन से हम लोग क्या कर सकते हैं, इसका पॉइंट इफ वी टेक पी डब्ल्यू दैट विल बी 1 comma minus root 3 and we have origin which is 0 comma 0. अगर मैं इसका पॉइंट लू z का लेट्स से q, so we need the coordinates of point q. क्योंकि अगर मेरे पास तीनों के कोऑर्डिनेट्स आ गए, राइट, द ट्रायंगल इज OPQ. So if I get the coordinates of O, P and Q, I can very easily find the area of the triangle, right? So our aim in this question should be getting the coordinates of Q. That means get the complex number Z. अभी Z के लिए हम लोग को दो चाहिए, मॉडुलस एंड आर्ग्यूमेंट. वी वांट द मॉडुलस ऑफ Z and the argument of Z. और दोनों के लिए they have given the conditions. Let me highlight it. Here are the conditions. एक तो मॉडुलस के लिए दी है एंड एक आर्गुमेंट के लिए भी दी है. So what do we have here? Modulus of Z omega is 1. So मॉडुलस का प्रॉपर्टी, मॉडुलस ऑफ Z W बोलो ओमेगा बोलो, ठीक है, is 1. So modulus of Z, modulus of W is 1. So modulus of Z is 1 upon modulus of W. Modulus of W क्या है? Modulus of W is under root of 1 plus 3, which is nothing but 2. So modulus of Z आ गया 1 by 2. So we got modulus of Z. Now argument के लिए they've given very interesting argument of Z minus argument of W, right? So W है 1 minus root 3i. So 1 minus root 3i means point P कौन से quadrant में होगा? Fourth quadrant में, right? Point P will be in fourth quadrant. And if you remember here, theta is basically minus tan inverse of y by x. That is minus tan inverse of root 3 by 1, right? That is minus tan inverse of root 3, which is nothing but minus pi by 3. Correct? तो इसका मतलब argument of z minus of minus pi by 3 is pi by 2. So argument of z is equals to pi by 2 minus pi by 3, which is 3 to the 6, pi by 6, है ना? 90 minus 60 is 30. So argument of z भी आ गया, which is pi by 6. That means we easily got z, right? What is the value of z? Z आ गया r into cos theta plus I sin theta. Correct? Theta क्या अपना pi by 6 and r is modulus of z, which is 1 by 2 gate. So 1 by 2 into cos pi by 6 plus I sin pi by 6, which is 1 by 2. Cos pi by 6, 30. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2 plus I into 1 by 2. That means z is root 3 by 4 plus I into 1 by plus I into 1 by 4. What is this? Z आ गया. अगर Z आ गया, that means I got the coordinates of Q, which are root 3 by 4, comma 1 by 4. Correct? Let's take the next page. तो area of triangle, अगर तुम लोग को पता है, तो area of triangle when three coordinates are given is half into x1, y1, 1. So 0, 0, 1. One of them is origin. 1 minus root 3, 1. one of them is P, and sorry, one of them is root 3 by 4, 1 by 4, 1. So root 3 by 4, 1 by 4, 1. This is the area of triangles, right? So that means half into 0, 0 तो जाएगा, खाली हम लोग के पास ये बचेगा 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4. That is half into 1, which is half. So area of triangle is half. So option में option नहीं था, it was an integer type. अच्छा option है sorry. Option number B or second option is the correct answer. Right, guys? So that is all from my side. I hope you enjoyed the questions. Correct? Basically, we completed complex number, right? And yesterday's session was taken by Anil sir because I was on leave. So yeah, yesterday हम लोग ने 2023 के जेई मेंस किए थे. आई गेस 2024 के हम लोग नेक्स्ट टाइम से कर सकते हैं बिकॉज 2024 के क्वेश्चंस फर्स्ट शिफ्ट के आर सॉरी फर्स्ट January attempt के आर अवेलेबल बट देयर आर मेनी मिस्टेक्स आई हर्ड कि बहुत ही प्रिंटिंग मिस्टेक एंड ऑल किया था. लेट्स सी 2024 जैन के क्वेश्चंस भी हम लोग करेंगे नेक्स्ट टाइम बट इट विल बी नॉट ऑफ कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर्स ऑफ द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक. सो आई विल ट्राई कि 2024 के क्वेश्चंस हम लोग कर सकें. Okay guys, so this is all from my side guys. Thank you everyone, thank you all, bye bye, take care.